It's day 9 of 50 days of fitness. And sometimes you just, I was kind of struggling a little bit this morning to decide on what to talk about. And I've been kind of debating with myself for, I don't know, a half hour or more. But sometimes you just got to do it. And so I finally decided just turn on the camera and let's talk and see what it is. So because I was trying to decide so much, I'm actually on my second coffee. I've earned both of them. I did my little exercises, and so I've got that, and I'm enjoying my second cup of coffee. One thing I want to know, if you have been following along or if you're just starting, put in the comments how it's going, both in terms of earning your coffee, and if you are also joining me on the sugar fast, how you're doing. I think yesterday I commented that the cravings had gone away and I had spoke too soon. Last night I would have probably killed to go get some ice cream. But because I'm doing the sugar fast and because I committed to it, I was able to talk myself out. If I hadn't been doing this series with you guys and wasn't on the sugar fast for Lent, I probably wouldn't have had the willpower to not just jump in the car and go get a pint of ice cream. I have that kind of positive thing going. So a little bit more about progress. My weight today was 210 again. So that's, I think, 3 days in a row that I'm at 210. So things have slowed down quite a bit there. It could go up a little bit, could go down. The main thing is that I'm heading in sort of a downward direction, and I think that's good. And I am weighing every day. For some people, that's not the best thing for them. I think that they get a little anxious. There's going to be some natural variability. Whether you're dehydrated or hydrated, whether you just ate or didn't eat, how much food you have left in your digestive system. There's a lot of factors, so you can't really stress out over that. You need a few days really, or maybe even a week or so to really get a judge, to be able to judge. So you should check, probably I'd say at least once a week. But for some people, especially if you're kind of anxious about things, I wouldn't do it necessarily every day. I thought I'd talk a little bit about the exercise program. And this is a little bit different, the one that we're doing. And I know that I had always been curious about this. I mean, in my mind, it's like, it's sort of like the difference between physical therapy and going to the gym. I mean, sort of when you listen to other people who've been going to the gym and you see a lot of videos and all those things, they oftentimes will tell you, hey, you need a day of rest in between to recover in order to have muscle growth and to have much results. And so that's not what we're doing. Obviously, we're doing it every day. And I always had a hard time trying to reconcile those things because after surgery or after you've had whatever it might be, if you're having a problem, you're often given physical therapy. And in physical therapy, you're doing the exercises every day. And I had the hardest time trying to understand, why is it okay in this instance and not okay in kind of normal instance? And again, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a certified trainer or anything like that. But based upon the stuff that I've read and my experience, I think the big difference here is that there's a few things. One, we're not trying to max out our reps. We're not trying to max out our weight. If we were doing that, then I think that we absolutely would need to have a day or two between it. And kind of sometimes it's a week. Some of the advanced bodybuilders, they are going to the gym almost every day. However, they're only working out one group of muscles maybe once a week. That, like, it's very common to have, say, Monday will be chest day, Tuesday will be back day, then you have a leg day, you might have an arms and shoulders day, those kinds of things. But we're not doing that. And so I think the difference is that, number one, We're not trying to max our number of reps. We're not trying to max the weight. We're just trying to be consistent. And then the second thing is there is another component to this that kind of gets overlooked, and that is your nervous system. Your nervous system has to adapt to the exercise, and that's one of the thoughts behind the grease the groove kind of stuff. It's just like, no, cut back. Don't try to do your maximum reps. Don't try to do your maximum weight. You know, do this daily. Do it 4 to 6 times daily at a much lower weight. And the thought is that the reason that you're improving there is that your nervous system is adapting and it is learning how to deal with these things. So that's a component of getting fit that we often kind of don't think about. It's in the background, but it is part of that improvement process. As your nervous system begins to adapt and it understands, it will also adapt with your physical, and you'll learn to do things better. So, so that's kind of it. You know, I do know, I'd be interested to know how you feel. One thing that is kind of remarkable for me is, is I haven't really had a lot of muscle soreness. I don't know if you have or not. If you have, let me know in the comments, but I have had very, very little muscle soreness. So anyway, that's kind of it. We'll wrap it up for the day. This is day 9, and tomorrow we'll come back for day 10. Hope you all have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye.